Let's bring in our next guest, Don Scordino. Don, always good to see you, buddy.
Hey.
How's it going?
Thank you very much. It's going great. Thank you.
Now, you've been here a few times on the show before.
I have, and I enjoy it too. So.
And we enjoy having you, bud. Now, I want you to tell me what you want to talk about today.
Well, I think there's a new market out there in the real estate business in 2015, and I'm going to call it the move-up market. And we haven't really had too many move-up buyers in the last few years because it was very difficult to sell a home and buy another one and get the timing right.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. You're talking about the family that bought their first home that's ready to move up into a bigger home.
Correct.
Maybe built a little equity in their first purchase.
Exactly. And they want to use that as their down payment to make the move. So, and it's kind of you have to have a game plan to do that right. In fact, I call it the plan A and the plan B.
Because it's not as easy as one would think.
Oh, no. It actually is very difficult, but, landing a 747 is difficult. But it can be done if you have the professional knowledge.
Okay, so walk us through it.
Well, I think, first of all, you should start with a plan A if you're the buyer. Well, you're the seller and the buyer. First, before you ever list your home, find out what your home's worth, how much equity you have by talking to your realtor, getting pre-qualified by the lender, and actually giving your documents to the lender so that they can do a quick loan in the event you need that. And also going out and looking around a little bit to make sure that what you want to buy actually exists in the market.
It's available.
Right. And so once you've done those three things, now you're ready to put your home on the market and kind of back off of looking for new ones at that point. So then what you would do is put your home on the market, and let's say it takes 30 days to get an offer. Then you get the offer, try to negotiate for a 45-day escrow plus 3 extra days to move. After the close of escrow. If you can do that, that now gives you, once you go into escrow on yours, it gives you 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks to go out and find a new home. And if you're actively hitting the market, you can do that. And since you have your loan already in process, the lender can probably close in 3 to 4 weeks. Now you close them both simultaneously or have it set up that way. And now you have 3 days to move out of the old one into the new one. And that's plan A. And that's if everything goes great. But,
wow. I'm sitting here thinking, the only reason Don knows this so well is because he's probably done this so many times.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
Per month. No. Not and it's also really important to have a plan B, because what if everything doesn't go right landing that 747? You got to have the ability to make a move, and that would be maybe make an interim move. Maybe it might be for a few weeks or a month or two into temporary housing, whether it's with the in-laws or even Holiday Inn Express, and put stuff in a pod. That's better than selecting a house that you just want to accept rather than you love. So if you can do that, have that plan A and plan B, I think that you're going to be able to effectively move in today's market.
And back to the plan B thing, once the real estate transaction starts rolling, like the sale of the first house, it's not putting on the brakes. Whoa, it's going.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the whole idea, is to get everything geared up and ready to go so that when it's time to start your engines, you got it all moving forward.
Awesome. How long have you been doing this, Don?
Just a little shy of 4 decades.
Now,
so 38 years.
38 years.
Yeah.
I'm not going to count back 38 right now, but it's 1978, right?
76.
Okay. Oh, pretty good. So 76 to now.
Maybe I'm at 39 years. Maybe that's the difference.
Things have changed a lot.
In
Fresno, not just in the real estate market, in Fresno overall.
Yeah.
Are you happy with the way Fresno's been going?
Oh, yeah. It's still a small town. We've doubled, tripled in size over the years. I used to be able to memorize all the streets and addresses in town, but not anymore. But still, it's got the small town atmosphere, and I love it here.
You know what? We love having you here.
Hey,
Thanks
thank
a
you.
lot, Don. Hey, give Don a call, 490-1590. Always good to see you.
Thank you very much.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on Central Valley Business.